This is a HeadGum podcast.
We need a new horn. I need to set up the P.O. box. This week has been, oh boy. It's Tuesday. This is the earliest we've recorded a
Is that true?
No, I think we've done them on a Tuesday before.
That would be a good promo code. What you just said.
Um,
Make sure you get 10% off Harry's Razors. Just use the promo code.
What if they had to type that in?
And we refuse to tell them how to spell it.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to a panel last night.
Wouldn't that be a fun idea to really just fuck with people and give the make the offer code incredibly difficult?
Yeah.
Is that fun for anybody?
Guys, we got a brand new batch of t-shirts coming up. We reprinted the OG t-shirts, and you can go on hideandseek.com right now and get both of those t-shirts absolutely free by using the promo code. Bang bang!
If you use the offer code, you're gonna get those t-shirts for free.
Remember, just use and it's all lowercase letters, the promo code. Once again, 77 t-shirts, absolutely free.
Just use that quick code. We'll give you guys 2 free t-shirts, and you guys will also get $12,000 in the mail if you just use the promo code.
Remember, that's case sensitive.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh boy.
Mike, let's talk a little bit about how we're back, and boy, welcome about it. This is Dynamic Banter. Dude, we're fast approaching our 50th episode.
I'm all washed out, and it looks like I doesn't have eyebrows.
I'm all washed out. Sounds like something a cowboy says
I'm
after
all
a
washed
battle.
out, and it looks like it doesn't have eyebrow.
It was a washout. Mike, I plan on setting up a P.O. box very soon.
You've said that.
This week, I think.
Okay.
And once I do that, I'm going to share that with the audience. And
how to set up a P.O. box. That'll be a helpful episode.
And once we get that P.O. box set up, hopefully we can start the journey of receiving more horns until we get the perfect horn.
Why don't you just go and get your perfect horn and leave the responsibility of the perfect horn to yourself?
Because if I left things like that to my own, I would never get it done.
But, okay. That's honest. Did you practice this for a living? It's like a sad robot learned how to love.
You know, I didn't.
And then lost the love.
I didn't practice it, and I'm so happy to know that it actually is in the same key as our favorite guitar track.
The classic OG guitar track.
Guys, I went to
Babylon.
Babblin.com.
Babblin.com.
We need to make one of our promo codes Babblin someday.
Absolutely. Just the sound.
Hi, everybody. We're streaming this live also on our Instagram page, Dynamic Banter on Instagram.
If you're listening on iTunes, go ahead and open up Instagram, and there will be.
So, guys, I went to the Renaissance.
What?
Oh,
What?
oh.
Is there a problem with the apparatus?
It's gonna be one of those days. So, guys, I went to the Renaissance Fair, at the Renaissance and Pleasure Fair, very recently. And as I was walking around,
Was the pleasure separate from the Renaissance, or was it all mixed in?
you know what? I didn't feel the pleasure until I encountered this little beautiful boy. Is this a good episode?
I don't know. I think my headphones keep cutting in and out, and I'm trying to figure out if they're trying to save me from this episode.
Okay, so anyway, I went to the Renaissance Fair, and
I think I already have something to say.
dude, I was walking around, and I found a booth that had the singing bowls,
Yeah.
and I was like, ooh, should I get me a new? Should I get me a new singing bowl? And
you think this household needs 2 singing bowls?
I mean, the thing about this household is it's not really a normal one, and I would say that
This is a 2 singing bowl house.
I think you need to open your mind a little bit, because singing bowls, no 2 singing bowls are alike. They're no two singing bowls are alike, man. Okay, so there's different sounds come from the singing bowl.
You sound like a seasoned touring singing bowl, like you played singing bowl with the Grateful Dead for years.
I opened for Grateful Dead with my singing bowls.
Just you.
Just me up on stage with 72 singing bowls. Everyone's gone out of their minds. They're all tripping on DMT, and they're in another plane of existence.
They're ready for it.
So my singing bowls just coasting them. My singing bowls are the magic carpet taking them through their new dimension.
All right.
So here's what I want to say. So I thought about getting a new singing bowl. There's big ones. There's really big ones.
yeah, like
there was one.
cauldrons, singing cauldrons.
There was a singing cauldron that.
It's a mistake not to film this one. It's a mistake
There
number
was a-
one. That's my mistake.
There was a giant bowl that the man who was working at the booth pulled out, and he gave me a demonstration of it, and it sounded like a Hans Zimmer orchestra
One bowl.
coming out of one bowl.
Yeah.
It was like this deep, like,
Yeah, I like
but
that.
with it was like a.
Okay.
So anyway, then I saw this little blue meanie.
Yeah. Describe this. This is like it's it looks like a Muppet's head.
Well, when I first showed it to Owen, he said it looked like a dinosaur egg.
Yep. Like a cartoon dinosaur egg that happened to be cool worlded into existence.
The folks watching our live stream can see what it looks like
When you touch it like that.
only when I do this.
Oh no. You're taking I would say you're really taking control of it.
The whole podcast?
Though
So
our friendship.
Everyone likes how I'm rubbing this. I'm
Okay.
gonna become a cam girl soon. I'm just gonna rub this.
Give me 20 tokens
So,
and I'll
okay,
rub it.
I can't tell you what this is called to save my life.
That didn't come up.
You know what, it should have, but I'll tell you that.
Hey, what's that?
There was a specific type of inebriation involved when purchasing this item.
Sure.
And I'm not going to get into too many details on what that could have been.
I believe you.
But I'll let you decide what it might have been. I took a Tylenol PM instead of
Yeah.
a regular Tylenol. And I was asleep when I purchased this. Okay, so I saw this, and I was like, "Whoa, boy, tell me a little bit about this sweet potato." And
You said that to the instrument?
I said it to the man who was running the establishment.
Okay.
It was a small bush.
You bought this from a bush. Did you have to pick this instrument?
So I was like, "What is? I would love to. May I?" And so I said it just like that. What is? I would love. May I?
Yeah.
And may I? Here I go. May I for you, Mike?
Yeah.
May I
please.
for you?
And also with you.
May I with you?
And I'm not sure what the call and response.
There are
is.
2 sticks
Yeah.
made of wood, and on the end are about. You know those little bouncy balls you buy in the 25-cent
I sure
machine?
do. Big
That's
fan.
about that size.
Big fan.
What is this, like about a 3-inch, 2.5, 2-inch?
That's a 2-inch
That's
ball.
about a 2-inch ball. And here we
That's
go.
a 2-inch Super B.
And now this instrument here is shaped sort of like a squished down cartoon dinosaur egg. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little kind of keys, I guess I could say, for lack of a better description.
Different notes, different targets on the apparatus.
I'd say different notes, keys. And this thing is made out of, I'd say, metal, a type of metal. It's almost like a tin drum, I'm going to tell you. But it's like the
I've
opposite.
heard of both of those words apart, but never together.
Well, bless my soul if I didn't play that dang thing that day at the Renaissance Fair. And let me tell you, this sweet, soothing sound it made called to me like the siren song of the sea. You ready to hear this, baby? You already heard it, but I'm going to give it to you again.
Willow washed her hair in the lake. Wild horses passing forth and back. Sunset. Sunset glistens off the face of the lake in the snow. Foliage in the lake and the snow and all the seasons. Dude, that instrument is begging for a history road to be read atop.
I think you're right, Mike, and I would love to have you take control of this.
I would love to fire Owen.
Well, Owen shouldn't be...
Even if, and let me finish,
I'm going to need 13 seconds. I needed less. Go ahead.
okay, even if we don't have to fire Owen, I'd like to have that responsibility, please.
I think we're not going to fire Owen.
Alright.
But I think what we
All
are going to
right.
do is I'm going to hand this over to you at some point during the show.
Okay.
I'm going to let you crack this baby open. And I bet you,
You want me
can't
to
wait.
break it?
I bet you can't wait.
I'm interested in it.
Now that we've established the beautiful sound that emits from this wonderful thing, I want you all to know that what I did do is I
It's been a
I
long
posted
day.
some videos of it on my Instagram on my Instagram stories.
Okay.
And one Mr. Andrew Delman
I know that guy.
responded to them, and he was like, "Oh, come on, man. Hang on, let me see. What did he say?
Oh, cool, a Jim Broker.
Oh no, he's like, oh,
He knows
cool.
exactly what it is, and
He's-
he's played one for 7
Yep.
years.
He said, "Good dude, cool tank drum." And I was like, whoa, is that what it's called? He's like, yeah, man, tank drum.
Oh, yeah, like
Newton.
1887. The
yeah,
Irish
dude.
used to play it in the battle.
Don Tank Drum invented it. It's not a big deal. It's just,
He's a cool guy, but like, a little crazy.
I mean, if you read about him, I've read about him. But so
If you read about him.
I've read about
him.
So I decided to do a little search online, and I found the tank drum, and it has other names too, but it's a tank drum. Now let me tell you a little bit more about it.
You're saying?
A tank drum. I saw this thing and immediately fell in love with it, and I purchased it, and it came.
It came in that bag.
Came in
this contraption?
hippie bag.
Oh, that's good.
And dude, it was so great. I felt so good walking around.
Now
with
you
this.
need tickets to Bonnaroo,
dude. I
and
know.
now you need to carry this around Bonnaroo.
I'm telling you, I would be the belle of the ball. I'd be the hit of the dang
You'd
show.
be the drum of the ball.
I'd be the diamond in the rough.
You'd
if
be
I
the-
went to Coachella and I sat down and I just set up my little shop and then just had my little bag, my 2 sticks, and my tank drum, and I just sat there and just played a little tune for everybody.
Yeah.
I bet everyone would just sit around, they'd get way high, and they'd think about their privileged lives. But dude, I fell in love with it.
Come sit around the fire and think about your privilege to my song. That was almost legit spit take. Would you call that legit spit take?
Yeah, that was a spit
Thank God
take.
we're not filming.
You made me spit take. Everyone, come gather around my drum and think about how you never have to worry about your expenses, your bills.
Hey, everybody, sit on the earth near my song and be one with the universe and feel nature's beating heart while you think about who pays your cell phone bill.
Everyone whose dad paid for their trip here, come closer. Sit closer to me on the ground. Think about your mom and how hard she works for you to do drugs out in the desert and fuck random people all day.
Think about the beautiful name that your mom gave you and how you want to be called Moonbeam now.
Think about all the things your mom did for you and all the things she taught you growing up and everything she hoped for you while you were braiding your hair from a man named Star who was taking advantage of you and giving you lace drugs.
Oh, God. It's called a tank drum?
It's called a tank drum, Mike, and I want to ask you, because this is an important thing to ask a friend.
Okay.
How much do you think is too much for this? Now, hold on a second. Before we get into this, and I don't need to be attacked.
You don't. I would
Before we get into this-
never do something like that.
Before we get into how much it costs, may I? Let me perform for you, please.
I don't know what you're asking me.
May I?
Again. Oh. Okay, recognize that.
Okay, just think about how much it costs while I'm playing this beautiful song for you.
Okay. Ooh. Right now it's priceless. Could change. Nope. Still pretty good. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. That's an interesting choice. That note. Gotta tell you, I don't like all the buttons. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. That's the one that might... Okay, those are nice. Okay, well, there's one in the middle that seems to be a little... It's... gonna be. Hold on. Don't go back. You can't go back. You can't even gentle ending. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know that anyone heard the end of that song.
I think people in the stream are freaking out because it was way too loud.
Instagram just suspended your account.
Everyone's freaking out. Don't break it like you broke the horn.
Why do you... It seems like you love instruments, but it also seems like you hate instruments.
I just like taking instruments to the next level.
You know how some people play instruments? You hate instruments.
No, I love instruments. I just like playing them the way they weren't meant to be played. One time I put a
Aggressively.
trumpet in my ear and nothing came out. But I thought about some music and I wrote that down on a piano, and that was the Benjamin Franklin Time Traveler theme song.
The theme was blown into your head by a rogue
It came
trumpet.
through a trumpet into my ear.
It came upon a midnight trumpet in my
It did
ear.
come upon a minute trumpet. Mike, how much do you think this tank drum cost? Why didn't I ask the man?
$67.
Why didn't I ask the man what it was called? There was definitely
I didn't think you cared.
there was definitely a sticker.
Congrats.
There was definitely a sticker on it that had the price. That said
Okay.
the price.
Did it
you
say
say
the name?
congrats because it had a sticker?
Like it came with a stick. You got an instrument and a sticker.
Does this change anything? It also came with this.
Well, I don't know what that is.
I'll show the podcast. I'll show the live stream audience. It came with a sticker sheet. With little notes. Now, how much do you think it cost?
$67.
I'm gonna have to tell you that that's incredibly low for such an elegant instrument.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to tell you that's
now I'm interested in the story.
I'm
for
telling
the
you,
first
it's
time.
incredibly low for such a beautiful instrument.
$69. Are you okay. Well, this is. I think we both know what's happening now. Oh, you didn't do that before. You didn't do that flutter before.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now when you're purchasing this instrument and you're looking at the price and you're trying to justify the money for this instrument, are you looking at it and saying, well, with all the gigs that I play, it'll basically pay for itself?
I mean, I did think about the podcasts, and I thought about how it would be a good investment for the podcasts. I thought about that.
Okay.
I thought about the podcast, and I thought about how it would be a good investment for the podcasts.
Yeah.
I thought it would make good content.
Yeah.
I thought about how it would make an entertaining segment on the show.
Yeah.
I thought about how I could convince you that it was a worthwhile purchase
Yeah.
by singing you a song, by playing you a song on this, and by showing you how wonderful and majestic the instrument is.
And you've done that.
And so now all I'm asking you is do you think I maybe spent too much money on it?
Well, I don't think we're quite there yet. Can I ask a few more questions about it?
Go ahead.
Does this instrument do anything that I haven't seen yet? Like, for example, does it light up or can you drive it?
Let me ask you a question, Mike. Does a violin light up?
I've seen one. Lindsey Sterling, maybe, or that guy from the Dane.
Does
Matthews.
a big stand-up bass light up? Can you drive a stand-up bass?
You can't. You could drive people crazy with it with their hips.
Does an accordion light up? Does a concertina light up? Does
Are
a
you
harp
asking me that? Are you asking me that because I'm a stereotypically Italian looking?
does a harp light up?
Did you ask me
Mike, it doesn't light up.
about a
Mike, all
small
it does, Mike, all it does, Mike, all it does is it has 8 notes and it takes you to heaven.
Could we talk about what it reminds me of?
Yeah, we can.
It reminds me of Mr. Rogier's Neighborhood.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a...
That's the trolley sound. There's one in the middle that I hate. Is the one in the middle broken?
No, this one. That's the one in the middle. There's no broken one.
Maybe it just doesn't work with the Babbling Brook acoustic guitar jam of the century. Who wrote this song? Not that one. No, the one in the very middle. Nope, that's nice. It works nice. It's me. I'm off. That's some Imogen Heap. That's an Imogen Heap note. That's an X sharp. Let's compare that with the trolley.
Okay.
What do you say?
Let's go for it. Go ahead, baby.
Trolley music sequence.
Trolley. Neighborhood of make-believe.
That's a piano. That's very clearly a piano.
Yeah, like the little sounds it makes, a little bell ring, sort
Those are
of.
little bells, I think.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like it.
Oh my goodness, dude. I just thought about something. I think this, no matter what you paid for it, is worth its weight in gold because I think you could put this behind any bad YouTube video and make it better.
I think you're right.
And I think you have a whole series, and I do think that pays for itself.
I think you're right. I think
What happened?
I think this could be part of the Praise Logic series.
Can you hit me with an example?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, make sure it's...
Plane. 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 Praise Logic. And then you just see images of a plane. Here's another one.
I mean, I think I got it. I think before
Fox.
you hit it. Okay.
Fox. 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 Praise Logic.
Okay. All right.
Content. Content.
Willow washed her hair
Content.
in the lake.
Content. Creative videos. Only creative videos. Content. Only creative video. Content.
I don't know what we're doing this time, but I really like it, I think. Not for everybody.
Mm-mm.
It's a different breed.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
a different bear of a show.
it's not anything you'd see on Tyler Oakley's channel.
It's not. I've never seen him do anything like that. I've never seen him do anything like that.
You wouldn't see Hannah Hart put up a video like that.
No. a million people might see what they do put up, but they won't see anything like that.
You would never see Grace Helbig do anything like this, and that's why I'm not wealthy. Praise logic.
It's incredibly nice. That's incredibly nice.
Isn't it nice? I spent $300 on it.
Yeah, there it is.
This is the day we remember forever. Don't forget the day, don't forget the day forever.
Are you just kind of...
This is the day,
Steve, if you don't mind me.
the day that you will remember.
Steve, if I could
Bless
just...
this the day, bless this the day forever. We are the children, we are the sun, we are the children of the Lamb.
The children of a lion?
The children of the lion. You can purchase The Children of the Lion on iTunes next week.